Hi, my name is Chamberlain and I'm Head of Operations. We recognise that climate change is something that we see and experience on a day-to-day basis, and without action and without severe action, we're going to see that progressively get worse and worse. My carbon admission is that prior to the last 3 or so months, I hadn't really had a lot of exposure to net zero. I come from a sort of domestic energy supply background where net zero wasn't necessarily at the forefront of a lot of the conversations. Obviously, renewable energy sourcing, electricity market reform, green gas levies, some of these were things that I was familiar with, but actual net zero delivery and net zero pathways weren't something that I was exposed to on a day-to-day basis. I absolutely think net zero has a language barrier. We're also familiar with acronyms and some of the terminology from working within the industry for such extended periods of time, and it's easy to forget that your regular business owner isn't going to have been exposed in the same way, and so trying to find ways to explain that to them so that they are able to consume that and understand the requirements of them as a business can prove challenging. That's a fairly daunting prospect because you've got so many moving parts all at once, and understanding how you prioritise this mammoth sort of task that is net zero and then the daily deliverables that you have within your role. It's a fine play, and I suppose balancing that can be challenging, but I think the more people are transparent and honest in a lack of understanding, the more we can do to support them in building their journey in the same way, because we all share this collective responsibility to deliver in line with the 2050 target. Without access to that, we run the risk, I suppose, of having a disparity between those who are really well versed on net zero versus those that still don't have this understanding, and that tail could prove problematic. It's important that we empower one another through a mutual education process for us all to be able to deliver in line with target.